Good day, everyone. This is Jenny's Fashion Channel. Thanks to all my amazing fans and subscribers. This channel is all about leveling up on your fashion designing skill. And today, I'll be teaching you how to make this beautiful cow neck top. So if it is what you are all about, you are definitely at the right place. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, now will be a very good time for you to smash on the subscribe button and hit the notification bell so that you'll be notified each time I upload a new video. Without further ado, let's jump right in, shall we? The first thing is to fold your fabric into two. Then from my starting point, I will go down by 12 inches. Though this purely depends on how dripping you want it. Then I will mark it. My marking might not be that visible because of the kind of fabric I'm using and the color of the check I'm using. I'll go ahead and notch it to serve as a guide. Then I will fold my fabric on that 12 inches that I came down with. The next thing is to measure 12 inches from this point as you see me do. Though this purely depends on the number of pleats that you want it to have. You can go below that, you can go beyond that. But if you go beyond 12, your cleavage may expose. The next thing is to get my shoulder line. My actual shoulder measurement is 16. 16 divided by 2 is 8. Then for my neck width, I'm working with 3.5 inches for my neck width. So I'm going to minus 3.5 inches from 8. So it will give me about 4.5 inches. So from this point, I will come down by 4.5 inches. We are going to understand it better when we start working on the back panel. The next thing is to get my armhole line. And for me to get my armhole line, I will take my bust measurement divided by 6 plus 1.5 inches. Mine will give me about 8.1 inches. So I'm going to come down from my shoulder line by 8.1 inches and I will mark it. For the armhole curve, I will get the midpoint of my armhole line. I will mark it and go in by 0.5 inch from that point. Then I will connect it like this. The next thing is to get my bust line. And for me to get my bust line, I'm going to come down from my shoulder point. That is from that 4.5 inches shoulder point. I will come down from it by 10.5 inches and I will mark it. So on the bust line, I will go ahead and put my bust measurement divide by 4 plus 1.5 inches for seam allowance and 1 inch for ease. The next thing is to get my waistline. So I'm going to come down from my shoulder point. That's from that 4.5 inches point. I will come down by 18 inches for my waistline. Then on the waistline, I will take my waist measurement divide by 4 plus 1.5 inches for seam allowance and 1 inch for ease. Then for my full top length, I will go down by 24 inches. I will mark it. Then on the full top length line, I will take my hip measurement divide by 4 plus 1.5 inches for seam allowance and 1 inch for ease. Then I'm using 1.5 inches for my hemming. Then on this point, that is on the 12 inches point, I will go in by half an inch to give it a kind of slant curve. Please, I hope you all are following. If you have any question, just feel free to drop it in the comment section. I'll be there to attend to all your questions. I am done imputing my measurements. Follow me closely. Let's cut. So guys, I'm done cutting. So I'll go ahead and knot the shoulder tape to serve as a guide for joining. So this is it guys for the front panel. You can see that it's already dripping. We now move over to the back panel. This fabric is on fold, though not joined, because this is the remaining piece of the fabric. So they are separate. I'm going to take 1 inch to join them. The next thing is to get my neck width and my neck depth. I'm using 3.5 inches for my neck width and 1.5 inches for my neck depth. Then I'll connect them like those to get a curve. Then I will take my shoulder measurement. My shoulder measurement is 16 divided by 2/8. I'll mark it. Then I will come down by half an inch from the shoulder point for the shoulder slope. Then I will connect it to the neck width. Then I'm going to come down by 8.1 inches for my armhole length. I will mark it. Then draw a line like this as my chest line. Then for the armhole curve, I'll get the midpoint of the armhole length. I will mark it. Then connect it like this. Then from the shoulder line, I will come down by 10.5 inches for my bust line. I will mark it. Then on the bust line, I will take my bust measurement divided by 4 plus 1.5 inches for seam allowance and 1 inch for ease. Now I'll come down by 18 inches for my waistline. I'll mark it. Then on the waistline, I will take my waist measurement divided by 4 plus 1.5 inches for seam allowance and 1 inch for ease. Then for the full top length, I will come down by 24 inches. I will mark it and take 1.5 inches for the hemming. Then on the full top length line, I will take my hip measurement divided by 4 plus 1.5 inches for seam allowance and 1 inch for raise. We are done, guys. Let's now cut. We are done cutting, guys. The next thing is to cut our sleeve. I have 2 separate pieces for the 2 sleeves, and each piece is folded into 2 because I'm going to cut the 2 sleeves together. From this point, I will go down by 5 inches to get the sleeve curve. Then I will go down by 8 inches for the sleeve length. It depends on how long you want it. Then I will connect like this. Then the width of my sleeve is 7 inches plus 1.5 inches for seam allowance. I will mark it. Then I will connect like this. We now cut. Then for the stitching, I will use this bias to turn up the neck. I'm done turning up the neck with bias. The next thing is to join the shoulder. Guys, I'm done joining the shoulder, as you can see. Then I'll go ahead and join the 2 sides and then hem the down part of the fabric. Then I'll insert my sleeves. So this is it, guys. Do it yourself and let me know how it feels like in the comment section. See you in my next video. Bye.